Fly with us.
Welcome to Virtual Live After 5. I'm Eddie P. And before we get started, let me share something very important with you from the Anchorage Downtown Partnership and Alaska Airlines and the Atwood Foundation. We would like to honor and recognize the Dena'ina people on whose land the Dena'ina Center stands. So we're very happy about that, so thank you. Now let's get this party going. We've got one of my favorite performers of all time. She sounds like this whole big group of people, but it's only one cat more. It's the Forrest that never sleeps, and she's so amazing. She's got this attitude that you're gonna love, a voice that you're gonna just die for, and I'm gonna leave it all to you. But before that, I wanna thank our sponsors, Alaska Airlines, the Atwood Foundation, and of course, my good friends at Anchorage Downtown Partnership, and KTVA and KNBA as our co-sponsors. So with that said, let's get the party going. It's the Forrest that never sleeps, Cat Moore.
Hello. Thank you, Eddie, so much for that very kind introduction. So happy to be here today. Swing me, turn me round again, oh twirl me just once more. Swing me, free from gravity, oh here on the dance floor. Dip me deep upon your knee, the world turned upside down. Take my hand, we'll feel the music, tonight we'll paint the town. Ready, 1, 2, 3, come and juggle with me, pins soar through the air. Steady, steady, meet these sparkling eyes that peer through flowing hair. There's no mask could hide this countenance, the light too bright within. Nor could body hold such spirit. The next stage now begins. Swing me, I am everywhere. Sky, the sun, the bay. Feel me, all my love and care, now and every day. Swing me, twirl me just once more. Swing me, free from gravity, here on Homer's shores. Swing me, twirl me just once more. Swing me, free from gravity, here on Homer's shores. Thank you so much. That tune was called Swing Me, and it was written for Mary Langham, who was an amazing circus artist, physician, and Alaskan. This next tune is a little foreboding. It leads us to think of fall, that season which we know is coming. You're like, no, solstice just happened. Don't tell us these things, Cat, it's still summer. But we all know this is called fall. I felt you fall from the cliffs. Into the arms of sleep. Snoring and twitching. The beat of your drum strong underhand. My heart is your home. Won't you drink from its springs full of all my words? My love in the sun that sparkles in your eyes. I gather sticks to dam this flood till the end of time. A torrent of feeling tearing my shores apart. Where do you seek hope? Does it hide in the boughs or the coldest streams? Or did it freeze long before it bloomed? And how do I leave you when all I want is to set roots strong and deep? This ocean of feeling has crashed on my shores, and all I can do is tread through the white, thrashing and grasping for my breath, tread through the night. I regret that I'm asking too much. Afloat, please. Lash me to a pylon so I'll be saved. So I felt you fall from the cliffs into the arms of sleep. That was my lullaby to sing me to my rest. Thank you so much. As Eddie acknowledged before, we are on the land of the Dena'ina, and I am a guest in this space. I'm originally from Philadelphia, and I've just been smitten with Alaska ever since I moved here about 12 years ago. And many of these songs are written about Alaska. This next one was written about being up in Chicken, Alaska over the summer solstice. It's called The Coldest Hour. Because back on the East Coast, you know it's getting to be nighttime because it gets dark. Here you know it's nighttime or it's time to go to bed because it gets too cold. But so I wrote this song in honor of those beautiful environmental gifts of being a guest in this region. Well, I've been laying here thinking of you, but I don't mind if you're not thinking of me too. The darkest hour is just before dawn, but in the midnight sun, the coldest hour is the one we're on. I move my hands, I move your heart, and days go by in a lonesome way whenever we're apart. Longing only leaves me feeling rich, 'cause my darling, you're the itch I never knew. And I cannot stop thinking of you. And how we could never make it. No, I could never take it, all the hurt that you put me through. Chances we could fathom between a pinky and a sore thumb. Chances we could fathom between a pinky and a sore thumb. Thank you so much. This next tune is a new song I wrote about, being hunkered down for the most of spring and summer, and just how it's been a strange summer, as you may know, since you are watching Virtual Live After 5. Thanks for tuning in. We as a community, I think, are really coming together to find ways to keep each other safe and to also share the arts. So I'm so grateful as a performer and musician to be here. So thank you to the Anchorage Downtown Partnership, and thank you to all our sponsors and the whole team here making today and Virtual Live After 5 happen. This is called Horus Tales and Time Flies. Dreams we were waiting, reality fading, watching summer pass away with each day. It's this or it's that, and you can't chase a cat when it's out of the bag and just running away. Dreams, dreams, pulled apart at the seams, and we can't seem to tie them together. To hearts, the one may deny it, all their decrying only closes their eyes. You wanted answers in black and white chances, but I paint in colors of the pale sunset skies. When we make demands, we're just forcing our hands, and there are no winners when the flush is a lie. Dreams, dreams, pulled apart at the seams, no, we can't seem to tie them together. Two hearts cannot beat in one, and though we're both here, it sure feels like we're gone. Dreams we waited, reality faded, watching summer and life pass us by. Thank you so much. I'm sure many of you are having so many emotions at home. And I feel like that's one of my things. I love to channel emotion into music. This next tune was also inspired by the Alaskan landscape, and much like today, the reason we're inside is there's a little bit of weather outside, and this song was written about a rainstorm and watching the sky clear, come back to that beautiful blue. So if we like to take positive metaphors away, you know, the silver lining saying came from clouds, but the skies will turn blue again. So stay strong if you're feeling it at home, and thank you so much for joining us today. This brings so much joy to my heart. This is called Faces. Well, I saw faces in the clouds today, my saving graces, thinking you would stay. I have been longing for days when we won't say goodbye. But until I will will myself to meet you in dreams, fairy tales from the old bookshelf. Oh, I've been dreaming of leaning my head on your chest for so long. Now you're held up beneath the sun, golden boy, but you're not the one. Melodies drift, there's a rift between us I do not want to hear. Still I fear that great big alone, rainy solitude in the absence of the love you'd shown. Melodies drift as a rift between us now begins. Fall within. Surprise. Well, I saw faces tricked ya in the clouds today. Sorry, I had to pull a quick one on you today. You know, it's Thursday. It's been a long week. You got to surprise them sometime. So I think we're going to take a quick break here, and we'll be back in just a few.
It's Virtual Live After 5. I'm Eddie P., and this is so amazing. We've been listening to the beautiful sounds of the Forest that never sleeps. I know it sounds like this huge band, but it's one beautiful person. That's Kat Moore. We have another wonderful human with us here today. It's our mayor, Mayor Ethan Berkowitz of Anchorage, Alaska. How are you doing, Mayor?
I'm doing great.
Good.
I'm doing great. You know, I thought we were going to come in, we're going to hear singing in the rain, which is always appropriate when there's a little bit of downpour going. But I think it's just important for us to remember that we've got to listen local. you know, and there's incredible local talent here that we ought to be cultivating and listening to and enjoying, and we ought to be buying local as much as we can, because if we can take care of ourselves, we're going to get through this tough time together.
Absolutely.
And this is why I'm really appreciative of Live After 5, of what the Downtown Partnership is doing, what the sponsors are doing to make this possible, what you're doing, because this is a community coming together against adversity.
Absolutely.
We're standing up. We're going to get through this, and I'm really proud to be a part of it.
We're proud to have you as a part of it, so thank you so much. And speaking of our sponsors, I really got to say it again. Alaska Airlines stepped up to the plate. The Atwood Foundation has stepped up to the plate. Anchorage Downtown Partnership is the plate, and it's just amazing. We also have our co-sponsors, KTVA, Channel 11, and KNBA, and then it's our talent. And today, it's the Forrest that never sleeps, and we're so excited to have Kat Moore with us today. So there's more of it coming, so don't you move.
All right. All righty. Welcome back, everyone. I'm Kat Moore. I'm the forest that never sleeps. Thanks again for having me. This song is in honor of all the beautiful flowers of the Anchorage city. This is called Lilacs. Bleeding heart lives in your garden, underneath the lilac trees. When I see your fires burning, my mind and soul are put to ease. Daylight fades into the hours, darkness soaring like a bird. Sewing feelings to my heart with every note, tying knots with every word. Weeks slip by like speeding seconds on our wrists. In this world turned upside down, balance found in the arm around my shoulders, and a palette for my dreams. And a pillow for your seams. Bleeding hearts live in your garden. Thanks for all the beautiful flowers, Anchorage. This tune is in honor of today's rain. It's called Rivulets. Couldn't have all those beautiful flowers without the rain. Rivulets run into a rainstorm. Rivulets go to the sea. Run like water, flowing down Won't you wash yourself clean in those rains as they fall? Oh, if these walls could speak, all those histories they'd see. When the blue above is hidden, and the clouds they rumble nigh, I await their glorious showers. As those tears fall from the sky, won't you wash yourself clean in those rains as they fall? Forest lush and evergreen, forest lush and growing tall. Won't you wash yourself clean in those rains as they fall? Oh, if these walls could speak, all those histories they see. Rivulets run into a rainstorm. Rivulets go to the sea. Thank you so much. I'll just take that applause is for the rain, so hopefully you're all having a lovely day out there. This song is called Late Bloomer. My arms must be growing shorter, for I do not seem to reach out much these days. And my heart must be growing harder, for each time it figures out, it gains a thicker glaze. Why do I cry to the pictures of golden retrievers I see on TV? Oh, we're just late bloomers. Oh, we're just early to the grave. My bones must be growing brittle, for I cannot seem to beat the daily grind. And my mind must be growing fickle, for I tire of the thrill of smoke and mirrors and lies. Why are we all such a mess when we try to express after every new fall? Oh, we're just late bloomers. Oh, or we're just early to the grave. Yes, we're just late bloomers. Oh, we're just early to the grave. Well, my dreams must be growing vivid, for I cannot kid myself. They're seeming all too real. And my drive must be dried up, for I fear each time I push, I'm destined just to fail. Where did I make a wrong turn? I'm just wanting to learn how to change these old ways. Oh, I'm a late bloomer. Just be early to the grave. We're all late bloomers. Oh, well, we'll all be early to the grave. Thanks so much. There's been so much music brewing during quarantine, and as we know, our country is not only facing a pandemic, but we're facing a major time of change and positive change in the face of systemic racism and social injustice. And that song was sort of my way of translating that. I think, we're all learning, and whatever you do, just learn something every day, learn how to help. Try your best, and if you make errors, keep trying. We're all in this together, so be a late bloomer. Do what you can. All right, we're going to bring it up here for a little dance tune. So if you're at home and you want to shake your booty, this is a song for you. This is called Box. Pandora's box has come unlocked, and now I wade through a sea of confusion. And though I'm lost, I'm full of thought, and though my heart's suffered a massive contusion. So cut me open and clean me out, rinse me through with that palm of wine, sew me up and put me on a bed of natron, so that I may transcend time, 'cause I'm gonna need to. Well, you held me there, in your palm. 16 years, it wasn't clear what was really there. And now you ask me to try to stay calm. Well, tell me now, just how could that be fair? So clean me open and cut me out, toss me through with that palm of wine, sent me, sew me up and put me on a bed of natron, so that I may transcend time, 'cause I'm gonna need to. Because there's life after life after life after life, and you should know it. Because there's life after life after life after life, and you should know it. Because there's life after life after life after life, and you should know. Because there's life after life after life after life, and you should know. Oh yes, there's life after life after life after life, and you should know. Oh yes, there's life after life after life after life. Oh yes, there's life after life after life after life. Oh yes, there's life after life after life after life, and you should know. Thanks, y'all. Gotta dance it off sometimes, you know. Next is going to be the first song I'm going to share with you. Is the first song I wrote during quarantine when we were all locked down. I wrote a letter to my friend Sarah, and she's no longer around, so I just sent the letter to nowhere. And this is called Dear Sarah. Dear Sarah, I wrote you a letter, but you'll never get it, 'cause I made up the address and because you are gone. I wrote it to say the world was all ending, or maybe just halting. All our lives are defaulting so humankind doesn't fall. These days are so crazy, some mornings so lazy, paralyzed in my own bed. Be sure to go hiking each day to my liking, but I cannot get out of my head. There are children who think this is normal. This is not normal. We're all in a lockdown. Tell me, when will this end? This is what you get when a pangolin and a bat walk into a bar. Or was it a market? All I know is this dreamscape is like a nightmare on earth. Making days a routine keeps me held at the seams, productive as ever could be. It's abs in the AM, all the songs, yes, I'll play them. How I wish that you were here to see. Dear Sarah, I've been wearing your sweatshirt every day for a week now. The waist is all cinchy, but the graphic is neat. I wear it because your memory is with me, And because it's still winter, but I promise you something, you'll have a letter by spring. But you won't believe a thing. Miss you, Sarah. That goes for all the friends out there. I miss so many friends right now, and this is such a great way to commune and share. So thank you again to the ADP and to Eddie P and to the mayor for coming. And this is just such a treat. It's so nice to see all of your faces again, and those of you to see you through the screen. Hi, miss you. I've got 2 more tunes for you today, and then we'll send you on your Merry Thursday evening. This song is called Almost Midnight. And coincidentally, it was also written for the same Sarah that last song was written for. I wrote this for her and my friend Emily Anderson, who's an amazing Alaskan singer you should check out. And to all the folks who were so gracious to help me after I suffered some loss. I cannot find the words, though you've written a score. I cannot find the time that I've been searching for. The tide has turned with the day, a kindness pouring in. My flood walls bound to break, defenses wearing thin. I cannot shape their sounds. The feeling is too great. Your love's a warm embrace. In times of hardened faiths, these waves are welcome tears. Their salt dries on my shores. The need to dive right in is one I cannot ignore. I want to hold your hearts, their fabric ever dear. I want to hold them closer so you can always hear. I cannot find the words, though I hear your song. My mouth is frozen still. I want to scream along. Cannot find the words. These lips of heavy clay. Cannot find the words, but there's so much to say. Cannot find the words. I cannot find the words. The volume is too strong. Thanks. Getting emo over here at Live After 5. Thank you so much for having me. I have one more tune, and I dedicate this song. It was written for one of my best friends, Mariah Phelps, and I get to play with her in the super saturated sugar strings, and that's such a treat. We'll also be broadcasting to you from Live After 5, so I hope you enjoy that. But today I'd like to dedicate this song to everybody out there who's just feeling feels. This is called Sugar or Salt. And again, I'm the Forrest that never sleeps. Thank you so much for having me here. Is it sugar or is it salt? Either way, it ain't your fault. Days go by and I wondered when I could see your face again. Yeah, I could see your face again. Now I play this old guitar Someone bashed in your old car. Plastic sheet over the rear. Why do we live in a world of fear? Said, why do we live in a world of fear? Yeah, time's been hard. Time's been hard on everyone. But we keep hanging on. We keep hanging on. We keep hanging on to sing our song. Well, they say life is bittersweet. Sometimes lemons are what we eat. But I know I'll make it through as long as I share my table with you. As long as I share my table with you. So may your dreams be good when your days are not. And may we wake up thankful for what we've got. No, we may not have everything, but we've got each other and we can sing. Yeah, we got each other and we can sing. Time goes by, blink of an eye, and then it's gone. But we keep hanging on. We keep hanging on. We keep hanging on to sing our song. Many of you are at home, and I know many of you love to sing and would be out here dancing. So I'm going to sing this one more time, and I'm going to invite everybody at home to sing along with me, and everybody here in this room if you want to join in. We keep hanging on. We keep hanging on. We keep hanging on to sing our song. You got it? You got it, crew? Here we go. We keep hanging on. We keep hanging on. We keep hanging on to sing our song. Home, I can't hear you from here. Sing a little louder. One more time. We keep hanging on. That's it. We keep hanging on. That's beautiful. We keep hanging on to sing our song. We keep hanging on. We keep hanging on. We keep hanging on to sing this song. Thank you so much to everyone. Thank you for singing from home. Thank you to Live After 5, Eddie P. and the whole tech crew, Jensen Hall Creative, and all of the sponsors, Alaska Airlines, everyone. Thank you so much. I'm the Forrest that never sleeps.
The Forrest that never sleeps, that was wonderful. You had us shaking our booties. Can we say that on TV? Or something. And then she had us singing, so it was wonderful. This is brought to you by our good friends at Alaska Airlines and the Atwood Foundation, and of course our friends here at Anchorage Downtown Partnership. We just happen to have Gemma Hawley from the Alaska Airlines. How are you, Gemma?
I'm good, Eddie. Thank you so much for having me. Wonderful music and a great time today. I really just wanted to say thank you, and we're so proud to support Anchorage Downtown Partnership and all of the good work that they do here in our community in Anchorage, and we'll continue to support all of these great events in this next few months. Thank you so much for having us.
Well, we're so happy to have you. And I hope you know I took a selfie.
Oh, wonderful.
Our
Yay.
social distancing, our physical distancing selfie. I can't talk, but that's okay. We have another person here that I want to introduce you to, and you probably met her before. She's the executive director for the Anchorage Downtown Partnership, making Anchorage clean, safe, and vital, but she'll tell you that. Amanda, how are you?
I'm great. Thank you so much.
Uh-oh, there you are.
I'm great. Thank you so much, Eddie P. And thank you so much to the Forrest that never sleeps. And I love that line, and it really resonates. We just keep holding on. And I think that these are really challenging times, and we are really committed to being here for downtown at Anchorage Downtown Partnership. We're here to keep it clean, safe, and vital. And these times, it's really important that we come together and we support each other as a community. So we're so grateful for our sponsors to make stuff like this happen. We couldn't have done it without Alaska Airlines, the Atwood Foundation, KTVA, or KNBA. And music really helps us get through these challenging times. So thank you to our local artists for being here and sharing your beauty. And we're so grateful. So thank you so much.
Thank you, Amanda. It's always good to hear from Amanda. She's got so many things on her plate. I don't know how you do it. Well, yes, I do. I know how you do it. You have a great team, an excellent team. And you've seen them out and about in their brightly colored vests. And those are our, what do they call them? Ambassadors. Awesome. So once again, I got to thank Alaska Airlines, the Atwood Foundation, and our co-sponsors KTVA, Channel 11, and KNBA. And this was a wonderful day. So you guys, we'll see you next week.